Greetings pimps. Welcome to another installment of the My Personal Story series. There is no clear-cut schedule for this series, and in fact there is a pipeline of potential creators for me to make one on. It's simply that I only do it when I want and on who I select. As you can tell from previous entries, followers a person has no bearing on how soon I make a video talking about them. Now on with the show. This episode will be on a YouTuber I unfortunately didn't find until he stopped making videos, but nonetheless I am doing one on MrRamone420. Considering the content of his channel, his banner of a screenshot from Ichi the Killer is quite fitting. I'm not going to pretend to be an OG follower, but I digress, as had I known of his channel sooner I would have been following for near 10 years at this point. He was ahead of the curve by a lot here on YouTube, reviewing compilation tapes such as Fubar near 12 years ago at this point. Nowadays there's a stampede of disturbing review-related channels, which started with the channel Horrible Reviews, which will likely appear in a future episode. Then came the second and more boring wave of channels, such as Plagued Moth, but also channels with a real entertaining aspect such as Cold Raven's Nest. It's a shame he hasn't uploaded in months. That dude is hilarious most the time anyway. But our dear MrRamone420 was in the original wave. If you even want to refer to it as a wave, it was more like a few obscure channels here and there. To get a feel of his channel, I recommend watching his old collection video. In fact, it's the oldest video in my Disturbing Films YouTube playlist. A true pioneer, along with Emir Prevost, whose Serbian film review helped kickstart the niche here on this website. Check out the episode I've already done on him for more. May he rest in peace. As witnessed recently, MrRamone420 is still active on YouTube, hearting comments, but according to his About section, he has officially retired from making videos, at least for the foreseeable future. Personally, I think it's best, as YouTube isn't really the place for these OG disturbing film and compilations reviewers anymore, as it's been flooded with imitators searching for a quick buck or two feed their dopamine addiction. One needs look no further than the community surrounding channels that make videos about every next big, so to speak, cartel torture film. MrRamone420 was a product of the times. Nowadays viewers tend to not appreciate such a raw and unfiltered format and prefer goofy, over-the-top screaming or a deadpan virtue signaling tone over a simple man speaking on his genuine interests and what intrigues him. Nowadays it's all about getting clicks and cringe thumbnails, when back in the day you didn't need or want a fake interest in obvious clickbait content, as creators loved making genuine content. In fact, you don't need it today either. It's only for dopamine addicts who crave attention and claim they're making genuine content when it's in reality for clicks, views and money. But I digress. MrRamone420 was the last of a nearly dead breed, as it's tough to come across those such as him these days that haven't stopped uploading or haven't changed to fit the new prerogative. Whether or not you like his type of content is irrelevant, as it's about the appreciation for creators long gone who laid the land for the future. Regardless if that future ended up being dopamine addicted creators making lowest common denominator drivel for dopamine addict fans. That part was inevitable, just as with movies, yet we can still take glances into the past during the heyday of MrRamone420, reminisce and enjoy the times gone by, and of genuine intrigue not faked for views. That's all for today, pimps. Hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to check out his channel and at least watch his most viewed video. We out.